Yo, what is up, Cowboys Nation? Hold on to your hats because we have some absolutely massive news breaking across the NFL universe. This isn't just a rumor. This is a potential league shaker, and it involves none other than the Dallas Cowboys and the electric, the elusive, the dynamic Alvin Kamara. That's right. You heard me correctly. Sources say the Cowboys are finalizing a blockbuster deal to bring the five-time Pro Bowl running back Alvin Kamara to Big D, and the locker room is already celebrating. This move, if finalized, could go down as one of the boldest, flashiest trades in recent Cowboys history, maybe even since the Amari Cooper or Deion Sanders days, and fans across the country are either losing their minds with excitement or scratching their heads wondering how this all came together. But one thing is clear, the Dallas Cowboys are going all in. Now, let's take a breath and dive into what's happening here. Reports from trusted insiders say Dallas has been quietly negotiating with the New Orleans Saints for the last couple of weeks, exploring the idea of adding a veteran back with serious pass-catching ability to complement or perhaps replace the current RB rotation, which has been struggling to establish dominance in the run game. While Tony Pollard has shown flashes, and Rico Dowdle has stepped up in spots, there's been a consistent narrative swirling. The Cowboys have been missing that dual threat, three-down back who can change the game with a single cut, a single screen pass, a single broken tackle, and Kamara fits that mold perfectly. And let's not forget, the Cowboys are in win-now mode. With Jerry Jones turning up the pressure, with Mike McCarthy essentially coaching for his job, and with Dak Prescott needing every tool in the toolbox to silence the critics, this trade could be the shot of adrenaline that gets this team over the hump. I mean, think about it. CeeDee Lamb on one side, Brandon Cooks stretching the field, Jake Ferguson turning into a reliable tight end, and then boom, Kamara leaking out of the backfield on a screen or wheel route. Defenses won't know where to look. But let's talk logistics. Alvin Kamara is still under a sizable contract with New Orleans, and that's been the tricky part in these negotiations. Kamara's deal was originally signed when the Saints were in a much stronger cap position, but now they're in a bit of a rebuild phase, trying to offload some financial weight and recoup assets for the future. From Dallas' perspective, this isn't a small financial commitment. Kamara's cap hit next season is projected to be around $29 million, though none of it is guaranteed after 2025, which gives the Cowboys a little wiggle room. If Dallas can restructure or front-load that deal, perhaps even rework it to fit into their current salary cap strategy, then this trade makes even more sense. And let's not forget, the Cowboys front office has gotten really good at manipulating cap space with creative contracts. Look at what they did with Doc's extension. Look at how they've balanced players like Micah Parsons, Trevon Diggs, and Zach Martin. They can make room when they need to, and bringing in a veteran like Kamara, especially someone who still has fuel in the tank, could be the perfect win-now piece. What are the Cowboys giving up? Well, that's the part that still hasn't been officially confirmed, but rumors are flying around like wildfire. Some say it could be a player-for-player swap, and the name that keeps getting whispered is, wait for it, Ezekiel Elliott. Yes, Zeke might be on the table for a potential return to New Orleans, which would be an absolutely wild full-circle moment, considering how his departure from Dallas played out. Others are saying it could be a combination of draft picks, possibly a second and a conditional third, or maybe even a player plus picks combo, depending on how the contract discussions shake out. Either way, it's clear Dallas is willing to pay a real price to bring Kamara to AT&T Stadium, and honestly, that shows how serious this front office is about contending right now. And fans? Oh man, fans are already lighting up social media. Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, wherever you look, Cowboys Nation is buzzing. Some fans are hyped beyond belief, talking about Kamara in a Cowboys jersey like it's a dream come true. Others are cautious, pointing to his age, his injury history, and the size of the contract. And then there are Saints fans, some of them sad to see him go, others ready to embrace the rebuild and move forward with youth and fresh draft capital. It's emotional, it's exciting, and it's the kind of story that reminds us why we love the NFL. Anything can happen, and just when you think the offseason is winding down, boom, Jerry Jones makes a splash. Let's talk football now, real football. What does Kamara bring to this Dallas offense schematically? He's not just a guy who runs between the tackles. He's an elite pass catcher, probably one of the best receiving backs of the last decade. In fact, go back and look at the tape. Kamara's vision, his patience, and his ability to find space in chaos is what makes him so dangerous. You can line him up in the backfield, motion him out wide, use him in shotgun or pistol. Heck, you can even run double back sets with him and Pollard. Imagine the misdirection possibilities. Motion Kamara left, fake jet sweep to Lamb, Doc rolls out right. Who are you covering? This adds a whole new layer to the offense and gives Doc a real safety valve. You think about some of those tight, high-pressure games, the kind that come down to one or two critical plays. Kamara gives you the kind of player who can make those plays happen. And it's not just about the stats. It's about the vibe. Kamara brings confidence, swagger, and experience. He's been in playoff games. He's battled through adversity. He knows what it means to carry a team. But let's also talk risk, because we gotta be real here. Kamara is 29 years old this month, and we all know the drop-off curve for running backs tends to hit hard right around that age. You look at guys like Le'Veon Bell, Todd Gurley. When it goes fast. And while Kamara has avoided major injuries, he's still taken plenty of hits. Plus, the Cowboys have traditionally avoided overpaying for running backs. Remember, they moved on from Zeke for that exact reason. So this would be a philosophical shift. They'd be saying, hey, this guy is special, and we're willing to bet on him being our missing piece. That's a huge bet, but maybe, just maybe it pays off. Now, looking around the NFC East, this move could send shockwaves through the division. The Eagles already have a stacked roster, the Giants are trying to get back on track, and Washington's got a new regime. Dallas making a move like this? It sends a clear message: we're not backing down. We're coming for that division crown. And don't forget, Kamara's skill set is perfect for cold weather, late-season playoff games. December football, short throws, ground and pound, screens and flats. If Dallas can get him and integrate him into their offense by mid-season, we could be talking about a legitimate Super Bowl contender. That's how big this move is. So, what comes next? Right now, we're waiting on official confirmation. Both teams are reportedly ironing out the final financials and compensation. Insiders say we could hear something definitive within the next 48-72 hours. Training camp is right around the corner, and if Kamara walks into Oxnard wearing silver and blue, you better believe the media circus will follow. It's gonna be huge. The Cowboys will be national news again. And fans should get ready for a wild ride. Alright, I want to hear from you. Yes, you watching this right now. Is this the right move? Do you think Kamara still has juice left in the tank? Do you think the Cowboys are making a brilliant win-now play or risking too much on a fading star? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading every single one of them. And if you're as hyped as I am, smash that like button, subscribe for the latest breaking Cowboys news, and ring that bell so you don't miss a single update. We're gonna be covering everything: press conferences, player reactions, fan interviews, training camp updates, and more. This offseason just got a whole lot more interesting, and you better believe we're gonna be right here for every single snap of it. So buckle up, Cowboys Nation. This could be the move that changes everything. This could be the season. Let's go.